Oh. Couple of rice cakes. Bottle. Come here.
Oh, yes.
Number one rule today.
Charge your bicycle.
No.
Oh.
Don't get COVID-19. Good luck. Survival mode on. Here we go. 3.5 hour ride coming up. 20k descent to the border, meeting 2 friends and getting this training on with some good weather, because apparently this weekend some bad weather will be arriving as well. So anyway, one day closer to hopefully Volta a Catalunya, which might not be happening, and we'll talk about that later on. Okay, so just entered into Andorra La Velle and meeting 2 guys here for training on our way to La Seu. Good 3 hours coming up, and enjoy it with us.
El cap de setmana sí que vull fotre chicha. I say the same.
Thanks for the coffee, Louis. Danke. Yeah, this was my standard Denny package. These tunnels always sound fucking scary. And today I'll be talking a little bit about the coronavirus and Volta Catalunya, which might be cancelled. I was just at a coffee shop with a friend who's also training Vuelta Catalunya, Louis Mankies, and my lawyer who also joined today. And we saw some news that Catalunya is officially cancelled, but also we saw some news that it's some fake news. So I don't have signal right now. As soon as I get home, I'll have Wi-Fi and I can officially probably maybe confirm it by the end of tonight. Eventually the coronavirus will probably be affecting most of the population worldwide, and it doesn't matter where you are in the world or how safe you think your country is. The world is so globalized lately. We've seen how fast viruses and epidemics can spread, and it's actually one of the things Bill Gates said quite some time ago that he's most scared of. Check it out.
Why don't you describe for me, as vividly as you can, what it is you're worried about, what it is that the nightmare scenario looks like?
Well, at least in the nuclear case, you've got to say we take it quite seriously. We budget a lot of money, have a lot of people who think about nuclear deterrence. I rate the chance of a widespread epidemic far worse than Ebola in my lifetime is well over 50%. And so if you get something like a flu, and you look at that map of how within days it's basically in all urban centers of the entire globe.
Okay, so I live there, I'm there, and further down is Andorra down there. Okay, back from training. I've got you on those. I'm about to enter my local gym here, Palu de Gel, and it's getting a good 30-40 minutes of stabilizing exercises and align my body. Hello, Mandy. Okay, look, so in reality all my clothes got contaminated and touched in this gym, so you know that it hasn't spread so rapidly yet in Andorra, but it possibly can. And first thing I have to do is get rid of all the clothes that I had on in the gym. Actually take a shower and then get new clothes. But okay, so all things coronavirus related, or COVID-19 as you'd like to call it, it's hit the world hard, and as well the cycling community, seeing as now Vuelta Catalunya is also cancelled. I've been training really hard for that. That won't be happening anymore, and possibly País Vasco, which is a week after that, will probably also not continue, obviously with good reasoning. So we've done a lot of preparation for that, and to be honest, we don't know when we'll be able to race again. June, July would have really just been altitude training for La Vuelta a España, which will also, which will hopefully happen by that time. Hopefully by that time the COVID-19 virus is sorted out. I know some of the Movistar riders, ironically, that were here in Andorra also actually went to Granada, and a section of Granada at the top is closed down also because of the virus issue. So they actually just went to altitude and probably paid a lot of money in advance, and for nothing, I guess. And some of my friends in Taida or Gran Canaria Islands, where they've been doing some altitude, they also paid a lot of money, spent a lot of time up there at altitude, all for Vuelta Catalunya and País Vasco, and that's also not happening. So it's hit the cycling community hard, but that's cycling. Me and Mandy were actually laughing quite a lot because the whole thing about alcohol gels and face masks, we completely understand when people use stuff like that. But it's quite funny because we walk with different shoes all around town, shops, everything. We go sit on benches, coming to, and then we walk into our house with our dirty shoes. It contaminates all of the floor, and I can promise you that you do touch the floor somehow, and you do take off your
You
shoes.
drop something.
Yeah, you do take off your shoes and then you go eat something.
And apparently the virus do live for quite some time on furniture and
Oh yeah, the virus lives quite, I didn't know that. It lives how long?
I think it can live up to 10-12 hours. Especially on metal surfaces, I think.